Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Philadelphia, those streets, those young bulls, a lot of Muslims. Arab grew up Muslim. Then he decided to go against his faith and he ended up in jail.
Everyone knows about Arab and how he ran the streets of Philly, but most rap fans have no idea about his savage right-hand man. Skinny Me was allegedly one of the coldest shooters in Philly history, and today we're breaking down the crazy story of how he ended up with a life sentence.
So Skinny Me, he got that life sentence. How long is a life sentence? I know how long it is. So long. They said when Skinny Me checks out, it's so sad, it's so unfortunate. It's going to be in a body bag. It's so sad, it's so unfortunate. Arab, he got about 44, 45 years. So unfortunate. A lot of these individuals from Philadelphia are living so unfortunate lives. But what's the reason for it? Believe it or not, they didn't just live this unfortunate life for no reason at all. They decided to participate in crimes. That's it. It was as simple as that. For some reason, these individuals thinking that, you know what? I have access to a firearm. I'm talking about Skinny Me right now. I have access to a firearm. All I gotta do is use it, that's it. And unfortunately, he did use it. That's why he got that life. Arab. His situation is so complicated, so different. Many different ways, shapes, and forms. He's a complicated individual in many different ways, shape, and form. But either way, we could break it down, but it'll be so complicated, difficult in many ways, shape, or form. But either way, let's say he got 44 years. So basically, him and Skinny Me, in a sense, is in the same position. Only differences, Arab got a checkout date. Imagine that. Believe it or not, a lot of these prisoners, these notorious, you know what I'm talking about. These notorious trigger pullers. When they know you have an exit date and they know they're never getting out, they could probably plot against you. Imagine that. He's getting out what? He's getting out of 44 years? What? Really? Imagine that. There's probably some individuals plotting on Arab right now. So you know he's getting out 44 years. I'm gonna wait for him for 44. I'm gonna wait for him for 43 years. I'm gonna wait for him for 43 years. And before he get out, I'm gonna see if I can do something to him. Imagine that. Imagine individuals go out of their way to wait 43 years to get you. Don't forget, these lifers, they don't have nothing else to do. They're trapped. I caught a mice the other day in my rat trap. I felt bad for him. He couldn't go anywhere. He went, I can't make the noise like a mice. Sorry, I can't make the noise. But either way, I had him trapped on that trap. It was so sticky. But that's how they got Skinny Me right now. Arab. But they're not on the trap, but they're in the jail cell. I'm quite certain they're saying, you know what I mean? They want to get out. They want to get out. You know what I mean? I'm just talking. So that's what's going on with Arab and Skinny Me right now. They both locked up at the same time. But when they were out, I have to admit, they used to give the best interviews. They say the most. They were so violent, I have to admit. Graphic. I have to admit, sometimes I had to cover my ears. I have to admit, I had to cover my ears a little bit. I'll say these individuals, they're so graphic, so violent. But one thing I realized, actually, you know what? It got to a point where I thought, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but actually, I don't want to go check my other videos what I said. But these individuals had me feeling like committing crimes and being violent was perfectly okay. It really, I was like, wow, it's amazing. They're talking like this. But I realized they tricked me. Well, I wouldn't say they tricked me, but yeah, they did trick me because I thought it was okay to be so bold, talk about life, talk about unaliving people, talking about, you know, selling illegal substances. Got to a point where I said, wow, it's a brand new world and everything's, do whatever you want to do. But I was wrong, but they tricked me. They were so convincing. But I was so naive, I guess. But I believed them. Because I was saying, okay, they talking like this, it must be okay now. But I was wrong. They was wrong too. Imagine that. Imagine both of you wrong at the same time. But that's what's going on. Arab is Skinny Me right now. They're both wrong at the same time. But at the same time, don't forget, they're not there for no reason at all, especially Skinny Me. They say he's there for unaliving somebody. Arab is just there to go entertain prisoners because they want someone to tell great stories every day, every night. Double up on the weekends. Unbelievable. I don't know a lot. Only thing I do know is crime don't pay, but I see him do what I see him do, though.